Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Noble Audio FoKus Rex5s. Now you can pick these up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on these, $450. I repeat, $450. Now I know what some of y'all getting ready to say. $450? Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Floss must be out of his rabbit ass mind. Look, let me tell y'all a couple of three things, okay? Number one, I do not make the prices, okay? On my channel, I try to review products for everybody. And I'll break it down for you real quick. If you just want some quality earbuds for $20, maybe to wear back and forth on your commute at work, Tozos, all right? Go with some Tozos, $20. Can't go wrong. Now, if you don't mind spending a little bit more money, maybe $100, but you want something that's louder and has more bass and better ANC, go with the Skull Candy Method 360s. Okay, these are official tissue, $100. However, they don't have high quality streaming codecs. This is SBC and AAC. Okay, $100. Now, if you want the supreme, and I mean the supreme noise canceling, go with the Sony or the Bose. Okay, under $300 each. Now, if you're serious about your music, okay, you work hard, you want to play hard, maybe you're an audiophile, you want to get something that has higher quality streaming codecs like aptX and LDAC, then you want to go with Bowers & Wilkins, Bang & Olufsen, or Sennheisers. Now, you want some dope earbuds for the gym? Go with some Powerbeats Pro 2s. You can't go wrong. You like open style earbuds? Best on the market. Go with the Shocks. You see where I'm going with this? I try to review products for everybody. Now, at $450, these are the most expensive earbuds that I've reviewed yet, but more expensive doesn't necessarily mean better. So, of course, I'm going to have to put them against my favorites, the Bowers & Wilkins and the Bang & Olufsen. So these are my two favorite earbuds right here. Now, with that being said, let's get right into these. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love
White
my
shoes.
white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, now another quick side note. I am part of the earbud community. Okay, y'all know I'm a certified earbudologist. Okay, I have a degree in earbudology. And a lot of my friends who are my fellow earbudologists out there have told me that these are the best earbuds that they've ever heard. Now, I got a message. I'm not going to post it right now because somebody told me who actually owns the PI8s that they like these better than my favorite PI8s. So we're going to have to put that to the test. All right, now, like I said, $450. They only come in this one green color. Now, as you can see, Bluetooth version 5.4, Qualcomm aptX, adaptive, and LDAC. That's high-res audio. Of course, you got SBC and AAC as well. All right, my bad, y'all. I had to grab my glasses so we could read the specs. Yes, sucks getting old. All right, here we go. Noble FoKus Rex5s, true wireless earbuds. Now, these are Qualcomm aptX adaptive, LDAC, SBAC, and AAC codecs, Bluetooth version 5.4, and they feature multipoint connection. That means you can pair two devices at the same time. Now, what makes these so special is the 5-driver system. You got a 5-driver hybrid architecture tuned by the Wizard. That's 1 dynamic, 1 planar, and 3 balanced armature drivers. Now, we made a big deal about the Status Audio earbuds. Y'all know with the 3 drivers? These have 5 drivers. I can't wait to hear these. Now, you got precision CNC machined aluminum alloy body. That's the earbuds. Now, the case is precision CNC machined aluminum alloy charging case with a 500 milliamp capacity. Now, that's going to give you between 5 and 7 hours battery. 5 hours with active noise cancellation turned on, 7 hours with active noise cancellation turned off, for a total of around 40 hours using the charging case. Now, the case does feature Qi wireless charging. Now, you got Qualcomm wireless mirroring technology, okay, Qualcomm CVC noise canceling technology for phone calls, superior hybrid active noise cancellation. Now, you also got fast charge. 10 minutes of charge will give you 120 minutes worth of playtime. Now, you got your voice assistant functions for Google and Siri, personalized audio by Audio Do, ergonomic and secure fit. Let's see, anything else? Okay, auto pairing. Okay, And that's pretty much it. Wireless charger in the case. All right, so let's go ahead and slide these out and get busy. Now, I will say one more thing. I know I'm trying to let the hype build up. I was kind of sleeping on Noble Audio. You know, a lot of y'all never heard of them, but they're kind of big in the audiophile community. I never heard of them, so I was like, $450, that's going to be a hard sell. Until I reviewed these. Okay, now, I'll leave a link for these right here. I reviewed the Noble FoKus Apollo. These are my new gaming headphones, and these headphones, they are incredible. Not to mention, sometimes when I game, I got to use my Sony PlayStation headphones instead of these, because if I'm playing Mortal Kombat and I got these on max volume, you can get nightmares from these. These are so good. They're so loud and crazy. Like, these are not meant to be playing Mortal Kombat with. Trust me. But these earbuds, let me say that again. These headphones made me a believer in the Noble brand. Okay, here we go. Enough with the talk. Let's get busy. Inside, nice black box. Y'all know I like that. Giggity. Let's see. Okay. Now, keep in mind, almost $500. We got to enjoy this presentation. Little Noble right there. Okay. Oh, now check this out. I like this case already. Look at this. You got the CNC machined aluminum case in green. Very unique. Okay, the earbuds come separately. All right. We'll check that out. Now, the case is very reminiscent of the Bang & Olufsen. And this is one of the things that I love about the Bang & Olufsen, this aluminum case. Premium materials, okay? Premium materials. Okay, here's the earbuds right here. Let's see. All right, that's one. That's two. Now, it comes with the silicone tips, but it should be a bunch of other tips inside. We'll put the tip in a minute. Giggity. All right, let's see. All right, here's how they look in the case. Let that ride for a minute. All right, let's see. Flick of the wrist. What else will we get in here? Okay. This is going to be, oh, look at this. A nice little carrying case. What's that, velvet? Okay, we got the velvet carrying case right on. I know. I run the same jokes. I got to get some new material, but y'all know Coming to America is one of my favorite movies. What's that, velvet? All right, we got USB Type-C to USB-A charging cable. Let's see. Not that long. Giggity. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, now check this out. Let's see. We'd love to hear your experience. Don't forget to #AudioDo when you're using the earbuds. Okay. Scan this code for the app. Now keep in mind, there's an app that's available for Android and iOS. And let's see what we got in here. Now, this is what I like to see. Ooh, look at that. That's Comply foam tips inside. You know I'm going to have to try those. We'll try the stock ones first. But a bunch of different ear tips to choose from. So whatever size ear hole you got, you should be good to go. And of course, got your usual books and shit, plug them and follow them. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look one more time. Each earbud has the aluminum look. Slaps right back in the case. Charge it up. All right, so let me pause the video. We'll grab a phone, pair these up, and then we'll start our usual testing. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. First, let's check the case for wireless charge. Okay, so we're going to put it on the charger. You see, the light popped up. It's blinking. Wireless charge on deck. All right, so now let's take a closer look at the actual charging case. All CNC anodized aluminum. You got a little Noble branding on the top. USB Type-C charging slot. Bottom is plastic. Green color, very elegant. Little LED on the front. When you open them up, there's your Bluetooth pairing button and right and left branding. All right, let's check the magnet strength. We'll start with minimum shakage. No movement. Let's do intermediate shakage. No movement. Maximum shakage. No movement. What does that mean? When you drop the case, the earbuds ain't going to come popping out. Now, here's a closer look at the actual earbuds. You got LEDs on each one. The Noble Audio branding. I like the green kind of marble look to it. Aluminum. Okay. Here's how they look on the inside. The gold tip pins. Right and left branding on each one. Beautiful looking earbuds. Now, for the pairing process, real simple. Once you open up the case, take out the earbuds, they'll automatically be in Bluetooth pairing mode. You'll see the LEDs flashing red and blue on the earbuds. Go to your phone's Bluetooth menu and select the Noble FoKus Rex5s. Then the next thing you want to do is download the Noble FoKus app. Now, once you get them paired up, you see the name of your headphones, you got the battery percentage for the left and the right, you got a picture of your headphones, and you got some settings. So let's go through those real quick. You got a fully customizable 10-band EQ. Okay, you got a bunch of different presets, or you can do custom. We'll play with the presets in a minute. You got an EQ curve, so if you turn that on, we can play with that. And this is going to be your personalized hearing test. I'll take that in a minute. You got play and pause, skip and reverse tracks. Okay, so a nice, clean, simple app without too much bloatware. All right, since we're still wearing the earbuds, let's try ambient sound mode. Okay, now I just switched over to ambient sound mode. Let me put the phone down for a second. I can hear my nails on the table. Now you kind of have a little bit of that robotic sound to your voice, but it definitely works. Let me whisper real quick. Now I'm whispering. I can hear everything. Oh, I can hear all my surrounding sounds. It sounds pretty good. Now, I'm going to say AirPod Pros are still my favorite ambient sound mode, but these are pretty good. I'm going to test them outside, but for in the house, I could definitely use these. All right, so now let's talk about the look, the fit, and the feel. Now, like I said, I switched to the Comply foam tips, and the fit. The fit is excellent. I'm wearing them right now. Let me do the head shake test. I'm going to start off with minimum shakeage. No movement. Intermediate shakeage. No movement. Maximum shakeage. No movement at all. Okay? Nice and snug. Let me show you how they're going to look. Okay? Now, I wasn't really sold on the green colors at first, but I am feeling them now. I like that kind of like marble-ish look. Very unique. But they definitely have a premium build material. All right, so now for the main event. Let's do a little sound test. All right, so I got one of my favorite songs queued up. We got 50 Cent, Just a Little Bit. Now, I'm using Tidal. Okay, this is going to be the highest quality streaming test. Okay, we're going to test out the high quality codecs first, and then I'll take it to YouTube Music for pure volume and pure bass. All right, so I'm going to start off at maximum volume. I got active noise cancellation turned on, and the EQ set to classic. Here we go. Birdman hands rubbing together. $450. Let's get it on. One tap for play and pause. Here we go. All right, here we go. Woo! Okay, hold up. 80. Aftermath. G-Unit. Damn, baby. Ooh! A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, now, right now, let's see. We got to take it to the EQ. Looking that back, yeah, shake that. The bass is already hitting up and down. That thing, I want to, that thing go round. I step up in the club, I'm like, who you with? The unit in the house, yeah, that's my clique. Yeah, I'm young, buddy, from the old school. On the dance floor, doing old moves. I don't give up. Woo! Hold up! Oh, hold up. Now, hold up. Now, keep in mind, I haven't even touched the EQ yet. Okay, DJ Cringe, run that back from the top. Okay, here we go. Now, let's take it over to the EQ. All right. First, let's try this. Let's see, brighter. Ooh! Definitely made a difference. Ooh! Hold up. Get to work in that. Now, this is just all bass. All bass. That's too much. I say it like this. Let me see you go round and I step up in the club. I'm like, who you with? Hold up. Let me see something. Hold up. Okay, that's pop. Woo! Okay. I don't know, Jill. Let's see. Oh, the quality. That bass is humming. Let's see. Okay, that's completely flat. That's completely flat. Now, I'm going to take it to my custom EQs. They already carried over. There. Oh, my God. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, my God. Bro, hold on. Let me see something. I got two of my custom EQs. They carried over from my Noble app. Hold up. Woo! It's 50 coming at the stereo. Let's go. All right, hold up. Hold up. All right. Now, let me hit pause. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna need my fan for a second because it's getting hot down here. I gotta keep it real with y'all. Okay, I'm not extremely blown away by the volume just yet because I'm on a high quality streaming test, but the quality, it is crystal clear. The bass is so clean. There's no muddiness, no oversaturation. It sounds like real musical instruments. I mean, a lot of times when you're trying to describe a sound stage, it's hard to describe, because everybody likes their music differently. But this sounds great. Now, of course, I got to take it over to YouTube Music. Okay, now everybody knows if you want louder music, okay, you just want loud, crazy music, you got to go to YouTube Music. All right, so let's take it over to let's see. Okay, I got a Mobb Deep song right here. Here we go. Hold up. Let's get max volume. Oh my God. Woo! Woo! Immediate difference. Way louder. Oh my God. Hold up. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Yo. Bro. Hold up. Bro, this is the song right here. All right, just in case y'all want to see it while I'm going. That beginning. Hold up. Why are we playing games? It's time for Blue Laces too. Why are we playing games? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, baby, it's been so. Yeah, here we go. Here it goes. Ooh! Ooh! Hold up. Oh! Yo! Logan, they know that. What up, shoes? Yo! That's my Rolex. All right, hold up. Okay. Okay. I just did something that I've never done in one of my headphones or earbuds reviews. I had to get up and walk around for a minute. Bro! Okay. Okay, breathe, Floss, breathe. This is too much. Bro, I'm going to post that message that somebody sent me because like I said, I take everybody's word with a grain of salt. But somebody said, I guarantee you're going to like these more than the PI8s. And I was like, nah, that's going to be impossible. The PI8s? Hold on, let me put these back in. Bro, I just got up and ran like 2 laps. I scared shoes off. Hold on, let me. I want to take it something else. Let's try a different song. Okay, let's see. How about Counting Stars? Let's get there. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that you can be, baby. I've been losing on. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Okay, hold on. Here come the beat. Let me see. Woo! Oh, that was a jump scare. Hold up. Yo. Woo! Yo, okay. Hold up. I'm standing up again, yo. I see this. Woo! Yo, hold up. All right. Out there, you shall find. Oh, but I'm not that old. But I'm not so bold. Something's around. Something's around there. Yo, these are loud. Oh my God. Hold up. Let me see something. The wrong thing. I could lie. Everything that is me. Hold up. No, this one sounds better. This brings it down a little. This is the one right here. Woo! Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Okay. Oh! Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I did not mean to scream like that just now. Oh, my God. You know, this is the kind of stuff right here. Let me say this. This is the kind of stuff that I live for, okay? This is the kind of stuff that makes me happy. This is what makes me happy. Now, look, I'm going to do a test because I didn't think it could get no better than these. I did not think it could get no better than these, but, bro, YouTube music. Let me, yo, all right, one last one. Hold up. Wow. Let's see. Let's try one. Let's see. Do we got anything else? Okay, here we go. Let's try something slick. Little Al Green. Woo! Now you can hear the music separation. Oh. Let's get it, Shoes. Spending my days thinking about you, girl. Okay, I'm having too much fun. All right, hold up. I'm going to pause this. Bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Now, look, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do with y'all money. I'm not going to say you got to spend $450. But I've never seen, and trust me, I get a lot of comments on my channel. I get a lot of requests. This might be probably one of the most requested earbuds video that I'm shooting right now. I would say realistically, at least 50, maybe 40, 50 people told me that I need to. Either they heard these themselves or they heard through the grapevine. They heard from a friend of a friend of a friend who has these. Everybody's like, yo, Floss, you need these. Floss, you need these. Bro. These right here. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more testing now, but these right here are the truth. The sound quality. I'm going to test them on an iPhone as well. I'm testing them right now on my ROG. Bro, the sound quality on these is insane. Okay, let me do a little bit more testing. All right, now we got to test these out on an iPhone as well. So I just paired them up. Let's do a little sound test. One tap for play and pause. Hold up. Is it good to you? Woo! Now, I promise I'm not going to yell this time, yo. Bro, these sound so good. Oh, this is Apple Music. That bass is hitting hard, but you can hear the separation of the instruments. Hold up. Let's get it. Is it good to you? Is it good to you? Oh, yeah. Is it good to you? Okay, hold up. Now let me actually listen for a second. Is it good to you? When my love comes down, I don't have to run around. I've got you and you know just what to do to fulfill all my needs and satisfy me. But I've got to know the sexual feeling is mutual. Do you feel what I'm feeling? If I please you. But I just got to know, is it good to you? Okay, hold on. I want to know, is it good to... I'm back here doing a New Jack City dance. If you know, you know. Hold up. Let me pause. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, Floss, reel it in. If you got an Android phone or an iPhone, these are going to sound just as good. But, bro, they sound incredible. Incredible. All right, so now let's do the reconnection test. How long do these take to reconnect to your phone after you take them out and put them in the charging case? As you can see, I'm connected to the iPhone. So we're going to take these out, drop them in the case, close them up, fully disconnected. Here we go. I'm going to take them out. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, 5 Mississippis, and it started playing. Now, I sped up my Mississippis because a lot of y'all be saying my Mississippis be going a little too slow. So that's around 5 Mississippis. That's still excellent. All right, so now let's test out multi-point connection. We got an Android phone and an iPhone. Let's hit play on the Android phone. I'm going to put the earbud right by the mic. Y'all hear it? Let's hit pause. Now here's the iPhone. Put it by the mic. Y'all hear it? All right, so there it is. Multi-point connection works perfectly. All right, so now let's do the one earbud test. Can you play music from one earbud while the other one is charging up in the case? Let's find out. I'm going to hit play on the music. Okay, let's take out the left side, drop it in the case, close it up. The right side is still playing. Okay, now the left side back in. Wait for it to reconnect. There it is. Now we're going to take out the right side, drop it in the case, close it up. The left side is still playing. So this is pretty dope. You can use either earbud independently, basically doubling your battery life. All right, so now let's try out the touch controls. And keep in mind, on each earbud is a touch capacitive. So you see just one tap for play and pause. You see? Just like that. Now I'm going to put these back in my ears. We'll start off with the right earbud. Single tap for play and pause. That'll also answer and end phone calls. Double tap to go to the next song. Okay. Triple tap to go to the previous track. Okay. And press and hold for your voice assistant. What's the weather for today? Okay. Now, for the left earbud, single tap for play and pause. Same thing. Now, double tap for volume down. Okay, you seen it? Triple tap for volume up. Okay? And long press will cycle between active noise cancellation and transparency mode. So all of the touch controls work. And again, it's real simple. Just tap on the earbud just like that. All right, so now let's try out the call quality. I'm going to surprise call Amaya. Okay, let's get max volume. Hi, girlie. Surprise. You said you're going down for your after dinner nap. Why can't you just be laying down? Why you got to be going down like you're going down like you going like you done space travel or something? You're going down for the afternoon nap. Yo, you're such a big back, bro. All right, let me calm down. All right, check this out. I gotta put you to work real quick. I know you got to get your nap, but check this out. Check this out. Okay, now I'm talking regular. I'm using some new earbuds. How do I sound? Very loud? You said very loud. Okay, now, is it loud in a good way or is it loud like annoying? Like, what about now? Like, no. Okay, now I'm whispering. What about now? Like, could you have a conversation? It sounds really clear. Okay, check this out. You hear any wind? Okay, let me turn it on. What about now? You hear it, but it's not annoying. Okay, so would you be able to have a conversation with me like this? If I'm like, yo, girl, I gotta tell you what happened. Check this out. Like, would this be too annoying or this is all right? In the middle. You don't love it. Okay, that was maximum windage, Joe. I heard a little wind too. I heard a little wind too. But what about now? This sound. Without the wind, 10 out of 10. Wow, I was just about to ask you what's your ranking. So without the wind right now, this is 10 out of 10 for you. Oh, okay, we are on the same page because you wouldn't believe it, but these are my new favorite earbuds right now. The sound is incredible. Oh, okay, good. So 10 out of 10. Now I know for a fact you ain't gonna like these, but trust me, I'm gonna let you hear these. They're gonna blow you away. Trust me. All right, but let me let you go down for the. I gotta start using that. I'm going down for my nap. All right. So text me when you finish hibernating. All right. Bye. Okay. Now I gotta be honest. When I had the wind noise on, this was one of the few times that I actually heard the wind noise. Amaya said she didn't love it either, but without the wind noise. Before I could even say that I like these earbuds a lot, she said these was a 10 out of 10. She was like, I sound loud and clear. And she was like, maybe that's just you, because, I do have a loud, strong voice. She was like, maybe that's you, so whisper. So I started whispering, and she was like, no, they sound loud and clear. I like the way these sound. So me and her, I'm giving it, as far as the way she sounded to me, I'd give these about a good solid 9. She gave them a 10. The wind noise wasn't the best, though. But for call quality, these are a definite go. Definitely. All right, so now let's talk about transparency mode and active noise cancellation. Now, I just came back from outside doing a little bit of testing. I would say the transparency mode, if I had to rank it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being AirPod Pros, my absolute favorite, I would give these a 7. A 7, okay? Not my favorite transparency mode, but it does work. It does work. As I'm outside walking around, feeding my outdoor cats, I was able to talk to my next door neighbor without taking the earbuds out. So they do work. It's not my favorite. Now, as far as active noise cancellation, y'all know I got 3 tiers. We got trash tier, okay tier, and top tier. I'm ranking these as top tier. Now, I'm not going to go crazy and say I like these better than the Bose or the Sonys. Those are still my 2 favorites, but these are right up there with the Sennheisers, the B&Os, the Master and Dynamics, the DVLAs, okay, the Clips. These are top tier noise canceling earbuds. I was able to drown out all of the outdoor, because across the street from my house, they're having a little quinceañera. They're having a little quinceañera across the street. I had to run through real quick and grab a burrito. You know how I give it up. But I was able to drown out the music as I'm walking past, and I sat in my car, drowned out the low end. Again, top tier active noise canceling earbuds. All right, so I just did some of the most thorough, and I mean the most thorough testing that I've ever done when comparing earbuds. I have 5 Android phones on the table with 5 earbuds paired up, and I was listening to music back to back to back to back to back. Same song, same music streaming service, all of the earbuds set up at my optimal EQ settings, and I got a new top 5, y'all. I got a new top 5. All right, shoes back up a little bit. People want to see. All right, let me give y'all my new top 5. Number 5 on the list. I'm going with the DVLA Gemini 2s. Okay, now these are probably one of the most underrated sets of earbuds. A lot of people don't talk about these because a lot of people didn't buy these ones. Some people say they was overpriced, but these have been consistently in my tops for a while, and they still are. These are number 5 on my list. Okay, number 4 on my list. The classics. The Sennheiser Momentum 4s, okay? These are number 4 on my list. You can't go wrong with the Sennheisers, and the price is right on these. They're actually on sale. Sennheiser Momentum 4s, okay? All around, a great set of earbuds. A great set. I could easily rock either one of these as my dailies with no issues. Number 3 on my list, okay? Number 3 on my list. Now, these are pretty expensive, but I'm going with the B&O 11s. Okay, the B&O 11s, I love the build quality of these, the case, the sound is epic. Now, whenever I travel, these are in my bag, 100%. I like to travel with 2 or 3 sets of earbuds. These are one of them. These are definitely one of them. Okay? The Bang & Olufsen 11s. Next, number 2 on my list. Okay, number 2 on my list. Now, this is where it gets spicy. Number 2 on my list, ladies and gentlemen, the Bowers & Wilkins PI8s have dropped to number 2. And trust me when I tell you, as much as I rant and rave about these, it hurts. It hurts me to say this, but I'm not a brand loyalist. I am not a brand loyalist. I only pledge allegiance to the hotness, okay? And these are hot, and they had my allegiance for a minute. But these have fallen to number 2. Now, these are super loud. The sound signature is bright and vibrant. I'm never traveling without these in my bag, but these have fallen to number 2. Now, at the beginning of the video, I said the most expensive doesn't always necessarily mean the most best. But this is one of those times where the most expensive is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new champ. We got a new king of the truly wireless earbuds. The noble FoKus Rex5s. All right, FoKus Rex5s. These are the new king of truly wireless earbuds, in my humble opinion. Now, I know somebody's going to say, how much is FoKus? How much is Noble paying you to say that? Nothing. This is not a sponsored video. Okay, this is not a sponsored video, but I just got to keep it a buck with y'all. These are incredible. These are incredible. My biggest gripe, I would say, I wish the app had a little bit more features in the app. Maybe I wish I would have had maybe a couple of different colors. I do like the green, but if I had a choice between green or just all black, I would have definitely went all black. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, this ain't the worst color, but I wish they had a few more different colors. Maybe even a red or a silver, something like this. Might have been kind of fire, but As far as just overall sound quality and performance, another big gripe, I would say the battery life, okay? 5 hours with active noise cancellation, that's cutting it close for me because my usual flight is from New York to Vegas, and I usually wear earbuds for around 6 hours, okay? A total of 6 hours during the trip. So they're not going to make it for my whole trip. These I've been rocking for my whole trip. I'm talking about from in the airport, waiting for the flight. Okay, from the airport in the little crew lounge, not crew lounge, in the little little lounge areas, having a few cocktails. Get on my flight, boarding. Okay, pre-boarding because I got a big back. Pre-boarding, my whole flight, and then deboarding. These have always lasted. The Sennheisers, they didn't make it either. I had to charge those mid-flight. But these right here, okay? So I would say I wish I had a better battery, different colors, a little bit more wind noise reduction with the mics. But other than that, the transparency mode could be better. And normally those are things that would have made me push it down the rankings. But the sound is so good that I'm willing to put aside that it doesn't have the best transparency mode, doesn't have the best battery, doesn't have the best color choices. Okay, and the app could use a little bit more features. Those are 4 things that would have pushed me down a little bit. But the volume is extra loud. That bass is clean. I mean clean, no muddiness, no ruffles, no vibrations, nothing. It just sounds pure. The music separation when instruments are going from one ear to the left kind of feels like spatial audio with head tracking. Bro. Anyway, let me stop glazing, okay? Because hold on a second. Let me take my knee pads off because I'm on my knees right now. Let me get up. All right, let me get up and stretch out. The Noble FoKus Rex5s, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving these a major go. Are they worth $450? I would say yes. Now, again, if you got $100 and you just want some quality earbuds, go Skull Candy. You can't go wrong with the Skull Candies, okay? But if you're serious about your music, you got Tidal, you're paying all that money for Tidal, you want LDAC, LHDC, you want all of the big boy codecs, Qualcomm APTX adaptive, you want the big boy codecs, you want the premium build materials, okay? You want Bluetooth 5.4, multi-point connection. I mean, bro, the touch controls work flawlessly. They sound just as good on Android as they do on iPhone. Bro, these are the total package. Anyway, Noble FoKus Rex5s, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. # salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me roll. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.